Happy Friday and welcome to the Weekender once again. We have some really great news here today. The A's, believe it or not, they started releasing tickets. It's called a flex ticket. We're going to be able to sit in our own pods in the upcoming season at some point and watch an A's game. I can't wait. Also this weekend coming up, looks like there's a reggae on the Bay cruise leaving out of Jack London Square on Sunday. So that means some live reggae music. You just don't know how much that means to be able to go to some live entertainment here in the future. And then our Warriors, by the way, they got Charlotte tonight, and then guess what? On Sunday, we got the mighty Lakers coming in town. Maybe we can beat them twice, we'll see. I think things are starting to open up where we could get back to what we've been doing, and many of us have been blessed to be able to go to some of these events. I'm totally looking forward to it. This week's topic is a pretty interesting topic. I call it escrow red flags. These are red flags that you'd be surprised what comes up when we're about to go into escrow or pre-escrow. Questions that I normally ask all my clients. You should be hearing these questions from a realtor because they're very important. They'll definitely keep your transaction hassle-free. And that's what we want to do, is keep our transactions hassle-free. So the first thing you want to think about is, I know it seems simple, but we want to make sure that all the principals that's involved in the transaction have a photo ID and a valid driver's license. You'd be surprised. Sometimes people just forget that, oh, you know what, I'm supposed to renew my license. Well, we can't close a transaction unless those are all valid. The other thing that comes up a lot of times, power of attorney. We got to make sure if you have a power of attorney, title's probably going to want to see those documents to make sure you're able to sign for that person, or if that person's not, capable of signing for themselves. The biggest thing that keeps coming up now for me is, does the property have solar panels or solar lien on it? This is something that, oh man, it holds up a transaction for a couple of weeks sometime. Trying to get the information from the solar companies and getting the buyers, if they're buying a property, to qualify, if it's a lease attached to it. These are very important questions we need to answer before. Another thing, marital status. Has somebody marital status? Are they single? Are they married? Have they been divorced? If they've been recently divorced, we're going to need to see the divorce decree. Another thing is the property in the trust. The trust. I can't tell you. We got to look over the trust, make sure that, the trust is in order, make sure it was filed properly. These are things, questions that create red flags in a transaction. And like I said, I answer these questions so we can have a hassle-free transaction. Another thing that comes up a lot of times, does the seller have any federal liens, or do they any of the principals? Because if the buyers have any kind of federal liens, those have to be taken care of before we can close a transaction. HOAs. Is there an HOA? Are you current with your HOA dues rather? These things come up. You have to get, if it's some CC&Rs involved in the transaction, if it's an HOA, we have to call up the HOA company, and, all these things are very important to make a transaction hassle-free. Again, this is what the Weekender's all about, a little entertainment, to give you some thought processes regarding any part of the real estate transaction. Again, I thank everybody for tuning in. I ask that you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to do some really nice things here in 2021. I look forward to hearing from you. You can always reach me at area code 510-220-7155. Or you can email me at sam@sgaddisonrealtor. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful weekend.